In today's video, I challenged myself to make a jungle island in under 1 hour. That includes planning, terraforming, and making trees, so it's going to be pretty difficult. Using World Edit is allowed in this challenge, and it comes in so helpful. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you might remember that I've already transformed a massive jungle island from the Empire's SMP. If you want to see that, I'll leave a card above my head. Before we start, I'd just like to say if you enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe because it really helps me out. I spend the first 5 minutes in World Painter just making a footprint for our island so I don't have to spend loads of time on massive World Edit commands setting the world to water. World Painter is an absolutely incredible tool for projects like this, and I don't think I'd be able to do half the stuff that I do without it. So now here is our lovely island, and we only have 55 minutes remaining to transform it into a jungle. I start terraforming pretty much immediately, using my usual strategy of pink concrete blocks, which is very quick and effective. I make the volcano primarily using spheres of pink concrete powder, but then I smooth it all out using cylinders that are 1 block thick. When making a volcano, it's important to remember that it needs to look uneven on one of the sides, because otherwise it's just going to look like a big cone sticking out of the ground, which is technically what they are, but it won't look the best in game. My method of using pink concrete is in fact so effective that it takes me just over 2 minutes to finish this entire volcano. Once the volcano itself is built, I then use spheres of concrete to make a base for a higher level of the island, and then I smooth that slope all the way down the island to make it less steep. Next, I just set the top of the volcano to basalt because I think it looks like a nice volcanic rock. Because it is a nice volcanic rock. The island is looking a little bit plain, so I carve out a river that goes through the centre, splitting off at various points. And I of course make it using precious blocks first to make sure the water does what I want it to, and also I guess I'm just addicted to precious blocks. Now I almost forgot, but I remembered at last minute that we need to add some smoke to the volcano, so I use a World Edit brush using spheres to build up a big smoke cloud, and then I thin it off at the end. Now we're about halfway through our time and I start building our first tree, which is going to be an average sized tree, and to save time I build up the tree structure and then I just use a World Edit brush to paste in leaves around it. Speaking of pasting, I get that one tree and then I paste it in different places around the island because I do not have the time to build individual trees. Our next tree type is going to be a lot smaller because it's quicker for me to build it and easier to paste around, so I paste it on the island and here's what it looks like so far. The next tree that I make is going to be a larger one, and I build it out of the remains of the smaller tree that I've just destroyed. Then I paste that larger tree around the island, and now all that's left to do is put bushes in and bone meal. I make 3 different types of bush, 1 very small, 1 medium, and 1 large. Once I've pasted them all around the island, I add some vines on some of the trees to make the area more atmospheric. I bone meal the entire island, add a beach, and with literally 1 minute remaining, I finish the tropical island. Let's go and have a look at what we've built this episode. For a build that was built in just 1 hour, I think this project turned out really well, and I'm very happy with the glass effect on the volcano particularly. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!